Hello guys, welcome to this video and sorry for the mess. It's a day off, but I'm still working on the small things that can improve my filmmaking. In an earlier video I have been talking about how I sometimes take some time to update the firmware of all of my gear pretty much. Everything from drones to gimbals, adapters, lenses and of course cameras and computers have firmware. And as the manufacturers release new firmware, you can really improve your gear. But it's hard to keep track of when the manufacturers release new updates. So I take some time here and there to go through everything. Other small things that I think can improve my filmmaking career are the kind of stuff you run into every now and then. And while on set you think about it, then you tend to forget about it. But in this case, I actually remembered how I anxiously formatted some media cards on set when I was working on a full day the other week. I was running out of media and I had to copy some files to the computer and formatting a card on set. That was so anxious and not a good feeling. So I ordered some new media and I actually did the very easy thing to sort cards okay to use, not okay to use, because when you're stressed out, you haven't eaten, you haven't had any water, you're really tired, you don't want to mix things up. So that's one easy thing that I can do to improve my filmmaking while on set. I also make sure that everything I shot this week is backed up properly over there at my NAS station. So I want to make sure everything is in order when it comes to media. A no-brainer is of course batteries, to charge them, and that's the thing we do very often. So I don't think I need to talk too much about that. Another thing I was thinking about this week was a day bag. Thankfully, not every day is so busy that you don't have the time to run and fetch a bottle of water or a fresh fruit or a chocolate bar or whatever to keep you going. But sometimes the schedule is a nightmare, and there has been times when I wished I had a day bag like this where I can store, for example, all the batteries I need, an extra charger for my phone, some sheets if I need to think about what settings I need in a certain situation, some earplugs, what I mentioned earlier, and of course media cards, and other tools and stuff and food you might want and need on set. I must admit it feels very weird to make a video about such basic things, but I really think it improves my skills and my mind as a creator when I'm on set. If I have the small things in order, that I have improved my workflow. One more example is the new camera I have. It doesn't matter if I have had it for 2 months or 3 months. It takes some time, especially with cinema cameras, to get used to all the buttons and all the settings and when to use what. So here comes the classic label maker. Every now and then I change my assignable buttons on my bigger cameras, like on the FX9 that I'm using right now. And when I change things, it's a good thing to make small labels so I remember what functions are on what button. And also remember things like increase shutter speed when I intend to do gyro stabilization in post-production, so I don't forget about that. What's else on my list for this maintenance day in my studio? Yes, I need to collect some insurance money from the insurance company, since I dropped a lens, a beautiful lens, the Sony 35mm. Oh, my favorite lens, it broke, and I need to collect the money since I bought a new one. Speaking of lenses, I also have written in my goals, both personal and business goals, that I really need to sell things I don't use anymore. So this lens, this SLR Magic lens, it's up for sale, so I have to take some photos of it and post it online and hopefully collect some money so I can run my business and not just collect stuff. That's not the meaning of running a business. I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any tips on what you do and what I can do while not shooting, not editing, not making films, just to keep things straight, please comment below. Make sure you like this video if you do like it, and subscribe if you want more content like this. I'll be back next week, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.